DVD Era TV back at y'all with another one. Y'all know the slogan. Today we gonna talk about the time Pistol Pete saved Biggie from being jumped by Wu-Tang. Now let's get into it.
Mixtapes and DVDs is my era.
Facts.
We did it better.
Yep.
Pelly leathers,
Facts.
ACG boots. We 80s babies
Woo.
and early 90s when it got grimy. I was out of this world, you could not find me unless you check the lobby. Hustling was my hobby. We was lobby boys
Yep.
before Jim Jones. You could catch me in Harlem eating Jimbos.
Now for those who aren't familiar with Pistol Pete is an OG from the Bronx. He's good friends with Fat Joe. He's actually a Terror Squad member and K.A.R, which stands for Kill All Rats. He's well respected and well connected. Now, I know some people may get him confused with the Pistol Pete, the creator of Sex, Money, Murder, but, you know, they're totally two different people. And actually, Pistol Pete from Terror Squad said he actually got to meet Pistol Pete from Sex, Money, Murder in jail, and it was all love and respect. Now, over the years, Pistol Pete provided protection for a few rappers. Of course, his man Fat Joe, he held him down, and he even said he held French Montana down on several occasions. Now, another person he provided protection for was Biggie Smalls. Now, it's always been tension between Wu-Tang and Bad Boy, you know what I mean? And it kind of started with the All I Need record by Method Man featuring Mary J. Blige. Of course, Mary J. Blige had dealings with Diddy at the time, and RZA had Method Man signed to him under Wu-Tang. And that's why so many versions of that record, you get what I'm saying? But that's another story for another time. Now, of course, when we talk about Wu-Tang Clan beef with Biggie, we ain't talking about Meth. Meth and Biggie always had a good relationship. But Biggie beef was basically with Ray and Ghost. Now, on the album, the Only Built for Cuban Links album of Raekwon, you get what I'm saying? It's a skit with Ray and Ghost. And they're basically dissing Biggie, saying he biting and he stole Nas' album cover because he had the kid on his album cover like Nas' Illmatic cover. And he's just a biter. And, you know, he doing the champagne thing and he be stealing their words. And they basically was getting out Biggie without saying his name. So that's their beef. Now, according to Pistol Pete, he said he's in a club on the west side of Manhattan. He don't even remember the name of it. But he's in there and he's with like 4 or 5 Spanish dudes that he run with. And they all was situated. They either had knives under their bizzles or they had it cheeked in their butt. Pause. You get what I'm saying? But they had it on them, and they was cutting people crazy then because, you know, Pistol Pete was serious at the time. He said he was extorting the stores. He was extorting the drug dealers that he used to come around and collect. So he was on that timing at this time. So he said he's in the club and he get approached by D-Rock. Now, he said he know D-Rock from Junior Mafia because he was locked up with him. And basically, D-Rock approached him like, yo, what's up? You know, they speak and he like, yo, I want you to hold my man Big down because these Wu-Tang dudes is in here and they trying to get at him. Now, according to Pistol Pete, he said Wu-Tang was deep, like 40, 50, 60 deep, even 100 deep maybe. You get what I'm saying? And he said like, wow, we kind of outnumbered. But the dudes he with is serious. They going to hold him down. And he even got to meet Big. And Big was like, yo, let's go over here. He like, oh, so we going to go outside and wait for him? He like, nah, I ain't ready to leave yet. So he like, he know Biggie wasn't soft because Big ain't let them run him out the spot. He just needed some extra arms to help him out and hold him down if anything popped off. Now, also, Pistol Pete said around this time he'll have like 10 guns outside waiting for him. He'll have a few of his guys in cars and they'll be spinning the block with the guns in case anything happened with him while he in the club. So he was definitely situated. Now, Big and Pistol Pete and their crew went outside and they was waiting for anybody to come out that was Wu-Tang and mainly Raekwon. So Pistol Pete was just like, if Raekwon come out, he gonna get it along with them. But, you know, luckily Raekwon didn't come outside and they didn't catch him or whatever because Pistol Pete and Raekwon actually became cool after this whole situation. But question, do y'all feel like Biggie was stealing other artists' ideas at the time, like taking Nas' album cover idea and drinking champagne because Wu-Tang was drinking champagne at the table and all that? Or do you think that was all Diddy idea? Now, Diddy could have been the one stealing these ideas and Big was just doing what Diddy told him. Or do you feel like Wu-Tang, well, mainly Ray and Ghost, was just bugging? But anyway, if you're a fan of these old hip-hop stories, tell a friend to tell a friend about my page. Like, comment, subscribe. More content coming. And I'm out. 1.